So let me tell you about Ping. Right now, in Ping's world, it's 10 a.m., Shanghai. This morning, while we were all gathering here and making talk and getting our drinks and arriving, battling traffic, Ping was rolling out of bed, getting into the shower, making his way downstairs, having breakfast with his kid, kissing his wife goodbye, and making his way over to the factory where he works. Okay. So in the Google map of your mind, take yourself from Shanghai, zoom out, and move yourself over to Central America. Double-click again, and maybe 3 or 4 times until you land on Nicaragua. And I'll tell you about Maria. So in Maria's world right now, it's about 8 o'clock. And Maria is a 17-year-old girl that I met actually in February with Rob when we were in Nicaragua. He'll tell you about that later, I'm sure. Maria is a 17-year-old girl. She's one of 3 daughters to Rosalina, a single mother who runs a family farm in a rural community just about 45 minutes drive, very rough drive out of the capital city of Nicaragua. And today, while we were gathering here, she was working on the farm. She went to class, did her homework, had dinner with her mom and 2 sisters. And then she went to bed tonight with a really tangible hope of becoming a veterinarian. Now, I want to speak to this hope because it didn't exist last year. And it was made possible by something that looks a lot like this, as made by Ping in Shanghai. So what this is, to most people, myself included, is a bicycle wheel, but it is also a critical component in a handmade automated water pump that brings water to Maria's family farm. And there's a really big distinction between Maria's family farm in rural Nicaragua and the farms you might see around Maria's farm. It's very green, and that's a big difference because there's a lot of brown going on in rural Nicaragua. And it's the ingenuity of this piece of technology that Ping had a great hand in that gave me pause to reflect on how amazing it is that we are connected, and Ping's labor in Shanghai, unknowingly to him, plays a really big part to the tangible hope that Maria holds when she considers what it might be to move out of poverty and into a profession, like a veterinarian, for example. Thank you.